Hey everybody, welcome to an all new how-to video with Matt. Today I'm going to show you how to change out a Culligan whole house sediment filter. Now, I have a video on here explaining how to install this filter system. This video is just how to change out the filter. So, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so first things first is to locate where your whole house filter system is. Here is mine right here. Now, it does have a shutoff valve built into the top right up here, right? I personally don't trust these right here. They do work, especially if they're kind of newer, on the newer end, you know, but personally, I do not trust these individually, so I put my own shut off line right here in line with it. That way I don't have to go all the way out to the street to turn off my water or anything like that. We can just do that right here. So turn your water off, whether it be at the street, at the meter, at your basement, wherever you have it. Make sure that your water is turned off. But before we go ahead and start taking stuff apart, we need to drain excess water out. So we're going to go over to a hose bib outside of the house that's nearby and drain that down. I'm just going to come over here and drain down that water that's in that line. There wasn't a whole lot in there, but there's enough in there. So now we relieve the pressure right there. You can just let that drip down for a little bit. That way we don't get wet. All right, so now we've confirmed our water is off. Our line is drained down. So now what we need to do is go ahead and turn this top right here. You see this top little knob? That is a inline shut off, but like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of those right there. They do have the tendency to leak sometimes, not always, but rather be safe than sorry. All right, so we got that turned this way, right? If it's turned like this, that allows flow. You turn it like this and line it up straight across, that's what's going to be able to stop it, guys. So then you got this little red button here, right? No, it's not a jet-do-cedo, cuz that is a relief button to relieve some pressure. So just go ahead and press that in, and you're going to notice some water coming out of the top of it. What that's doing is that is releasing the pressure that is built up. All right, so if you're in a basement or something, you might want to stick a little bucket underneath, because some water is going to come out. It's not going to be a lot, but still, unless you don't want a wet floor, just stick a little bucket under there. All right, so hold that down basically until it starts to stop flowing a little bit. All right, so that's going to be good right there. Now you are going to have more water whenever you take your filter apart. It's just no ifs, ands, and buts about it. It's part of the nature, right? So your in-home system should have came with a filter wrench, guys. I keep this wrench right here hung up on my shut-off valve. This is to remove this bottom canister right here. So what we're going to do is use our filter wrench, right? You all know the old saying, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn that just like that. And look at that. And you're going to have some more water coming out, especially if it's backfill right there. So then you just unscrew this gently. Don't let it drop or hit anything. All right, there comes your water out from the filter itself. I'm just going to let that drain. Like I said, it's best just to stick a little bucket underneath of there. All right, so now we've got that off. Let's go ahead and pull the old filter out. Look at that, guys. Whew. There is pretty bad right there. That has been in there since I did the install video. And look at all that sediment. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but there you go. You can kind of see some loose sediment right there. Just flowing around. All right. So now what you're going to do is you are going to take your new filter. Ta-da! Right here. Got these at my local little hardware store. And I like to stick with the brand name. You don't have to, but it just goes together hand in hand if you use Culligan filters with the Culligan setup. And it's simple as this, guys. You see how the bottom right there has a little raised nub down there? That is designed to fit right in the middle of this right here. So now, you take our new filter, you're going to line that right on there, just like that, down at the bottom, so that it sits in there nice, right? Just like that. And then Stick that back on, and then you're going to start tightening that back up, and you want to make sure you do not strip your threads, because if you do, then you're going to have major leak issues. So you just want to make sure that it starts nice and evenly. You're going to spin that hand tight at first, just like that. Then you will take your wrench and go ahead, hold it, cinch it up, just like that. And give it another little quick cinch. You don't want to overdo it. You can crack these houses right here, guys. So, next thing that I want to do before I turn that inline valve on, right, is we're going to go back outside. I'm going to shut off my hose bib. Then I'm going to go ahead and turn on my main valve right here. And we're still leaving this in the off position. So let me go ahead and do that real fast. All right, so got my hose bib shut off. This is still in the off position, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and slowly turn my water main on. I don't want to go, you know, I just want to slowly open it up and watch that fill up. You can see the water's already filling up. I'm gonna let that fill all the way up and get fully pressurized right there. And once that fills up, then I'm going to completely open my valve. Alright, so now that is fully on. Alright, so now what I want to do is turn this on to keep feeding to my house. Alright, so that is in line right there now. Alright, and the point of that right there, valve basically so that all your water from this way that comes after the filter doesn't back drain into your basement, garage, wherever you got your filter at, right? So now what we need to do is check it and make sure nothing is leaking, guys. You want to make sure that you had a good seal when you tighten this up. My best bet to do is to take a paper towel, just wipe it completely dry. Let it sit there, come back in about an hour, give it about an hour, come back in an hour, and if you don't have any leaks, then you are good to go and you have successfully changed out your whole house filter system filters. Alright guys, it's been an entire hour. I'm back under here. I even put some paper towels underneath it right here just to see. So far, no drips. I believe we are good to go. So that is pretty much the easiest way to change out your Culligan whole house filter. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope it helped someone out there and have better water quality in your life. So do me a favor, hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful week ahead. Peace.